Okay, there we go. All right. So I thought I would try this one live, just because why not? So this is an event very much like all of the other ones in AbyssRium. They don't really change much anymore, except there is one new thing. So the biggest thing everyone asks, okay, so you go into, that's right, Parker. The first thing I usually tell you to do is go into the die menu and get the die to get the thing. But no, it says you have to get Abyss Pass. What the hell is an Abyss Pass, you might ask? Well, it's basically the Battle Pass functionality that every free-to-play mobile game has had for the last 3 years, just kind of shoved in. It really sucks. So you have to pay for the free one in pearls, and it just gives you a bunch of garbage basically. But it also includes the dye, the theme, and the costume. So I would recommend just ignoring this completely. Oh wow, it gives you 500 whole things. Guys, that's half of an ad watch. That's amazing. So it gives you a bunch of garbage, basically. And if you pay $9, it gives you, you know, slightly more garbage. About 5 times more garbage, it looks like. But because it's a battle pass, what you have to do is, even after you buy the thing, you have to do these little things. You got to create normal fish, which may be incredibly difficult for you. You have to take pictures, which is pretty easy. Leveling up coral and coralite. Those could also be incredibly difficult. Oh, thanks. Like, let's see how much I can upgrade mine. Oh, thanks for trying to purchase. Thank you for trying to make me buy a $40 thing because I wanted to upgrade my coralite, you fuck. What the hell is this? What the fuck is that? That's the fucking worst thing I've ever seen. That's right, Parker. Oh my god, this fucking game is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. You try to upgrade the thing, and it gives you in-app purchases. Oh, wow. I wonder how many people have accidentally tapped that and had, like, you know, don't prompt me with a password on, and they just have, they're just like, oops, I bought a $50 thing. Whoops. Wow. I'm never shocked that the game gets worse, but I'm always shocked at just how much it gets worse and how. Like, wow. That's incredible. Anyway, I recommend pretty much ignoring the Battle Pass thing. It's in this menu here. Look at how many goddamn... See, the biggest problem AbyssRium has had, they kind of do this thing where they chase every mobile game trend from like 3 to 10 years ago, right? Like they're adding Gashapon, they're adding Battle Passes and stuff, and this bingo thing. But the problem is they never remove the other things. So you end up with like 10 different things you have to keep track of every event. And what it would make sense, say they got rid of all of this other crap, and it was just the Battle Pass. That was the whole event. And all the fish unlocks and stuff were in here. See, that would make some sense, wouldn't it? That would be interesting. That would be like, you know, it would give you some decent rewards. But no, instead it's like you get garbage. So like you put in 100 pearls in here, and pearl-wise you get what? 10? You get like 60 pearls back if you beat it. And there's this final reward, which I assume you have to get both passes for that? I'm not sure. I'm not going to bother to complete the pass. Mew. Does it say? Oh yeah, I think you do have to have the premium pass. But I'm pretty sure you don't need to do any of this for the fish, so you can just ignore that. Like I said, there's just so much overcomplicated crap in the game now. But yeah, if you want to get the Hermit Crab, you just go to the event tab now. He's just free, which it really should have always been. Because you basically can't do the events without the Hermit Crab. It just, you just really can't. So you get your Hermit Crab, you upgrade the Hermit Crab, you watch ads. That's pretty much how it always goes. So let's make some gobies. Watermelon crab. All right, let's do our fish review. Oh, let's see what's this crap. Oh, the things that the pass gives you aren't even unique. They're just from here. Wow, that's so terrible. Anyway, let's take a look at the fish and review them. Place a random fish. Oh, there's so many buttons. Good God. All right, here we go. Grapefruit goby. Oh, you can mark favorites, I guess. Okay, I think that's new. Grapefruit goby. Is he like? Do they get born as a single grapefruit and like they mitose into all the little smaller ones, or does he just? That's the best angle of them. Where it's right at the top. I like that. That's good. Watermelon crab. Art thou feeling it now, Mrs. Krabs? She's got that. She's never gonna give that watermelon up. Good for her. Good for her. I rate that a good out of 10. Oh, it's just another blobfish. You had me fooled for a brief moment. This was a pretty amusing picture, but it's just another blobfish with crap taped on it. 4 out of 10. It did make me laugh, though. I'll upgrade it to 5 out of 10, I guess. What are you? It's like a hot dog? Banana boat? Oh, it's a banana boat. Are those real? Is that like a banana phone? Hey, Adam. Okay. Use hermit crab skill 20 times. So again, none of these are hidden. It's just kind of do whatever it says. Oh, I like the eels. They already kind of had that design of the 2 eels. But I like it. I like that. That was pretty solid. That's a pretty solid out of 10 right there. That's my favorite so far. Vacation frog family. Little tadpoles. I just noticed that. The frog itself is kind of meh, but the babs bring it to a solid 7 out of 10. How many times have we not seen this exact frog animation? That's right, Parker. Vacation turtle. Again with the Dumbos riding other things. Hi, Parker. Yeah. It's not too bad. Create 3 warrior arowana. So again, as always, if it says to create a fish and you don't know what the fish is, I guarantee it's in this menu right here. What the fuck is that? What is that? I hate it. Get that off my screen. I hate these crossovers. Every event has been a crossover for like months. They're like weird children's cartoons. I don't know. Lifeguard otter. He looks more like a horse jockey. And by horse jockey, I mean he looks like 50% horse, 50% jockey. 5 out of 10. He's just kind of thing wearing other thing. I like that one's okay. That one's solid. I like that one. So is it alive or is it a ride though? Is his house made of flesh, or is he made of house? I don't know. I like it though. This is a pretty good one. Place 2 tube set. So if it says to place 2, you have to buy another one. Ew. How did you manage to make a sunfish uglier? Oh god, these things get so expensive. I don't like this one. If I saw this in real life, I would pop it with a pin without remorse. I'm sorry. No, I don't approve of that. Beach ball ray. Wow. They're leaning a little hard. They're leaning a little hard into the critters riding other critters, but I like this one. This one gets a pass because it's like a whole beach scene. I like that. How do these physics work though? Wouldn't there be drag on the ball? Oh well. Viking altar extension. So again, you gotta unlock them in the stupid thing, and then you gotta buy a second one. I don't know why they love that so much. He's got the cool anime glasses. So again, they're really overworking this concept of Dumbo octopus, specifically the Dumbo octopus, riding other things. And the dolphin has some tribal tattoos, circa 1998, so good for him. Good for him. The whale? What? It's like a... I ordered a whole whale, and I only got 60% of a whale. Come on, man. I think it's supposed to be, like, full of water. Oh, it's like the SpongeBob thing, where there's, like, water underwater. I guess that's kind of neat. That's kind of neat, I guess. It'd be cool if there was, like, fish in there. Like, it was his own ecosystem. Huh. Swimming cap duck. Complete all quests. That's the quest fish? It looks like it has some kind of fungal disease on its head. That's, like, controlling it. And those eyes. I don't trust those eyes. I don't trust those eyes one bit. And he's like made a floaty out of his younger brother. That's disturbing. Mini tube Wolverine. This is one of those BonoBono things. It looks like Bart Simpson procreated with like an otter. I don't like it. Oh God, no, get it away. The hell is that? Chipmunk. Mini tube die. Why is it like semi-squished? It looks like kind of like the road or the Wile E. Coyote after being smashed. It's red from Animal Crossing. Don't besmirch red like that. Anyway, I don't like it. So that's one of the things you have to pay for. You can't complete 10 lines without paying usually in these. What the hell is that? It's like Discount Rouge the Bat. That's another luck shell thing. So expect to spend like 10,000. Oh my God. What? I don't trust this man. I don't trust this man. Do you trust this man? I don't trust this man. This man definitely knows how to dissolve a body in a tub using only things that you can buy at Walmart. This guy knows. I don't trust that man at all. Oh no, that's from the other event. And there's a bird, because there's always a bird now. Because bird. Didn't they have? Yes, these are not even. These ones are just. I think this one might be new. But yeah, these things were in a previous, like only like 2 or 3 months ago. They had those. It's like, what is this crap? So like, there's Viking huts, because that's, you know, Vikings are very related to Chinese ? Children shows for you know, summer water parks and limes. Vikings love limes. In fact, Odin once turned into a horse, and there was a lime. You know what? I'll tell you when you're older. Oh yeah, the eggs. Let's receive our mysterious reward. Oh, it's not even a bird. I didn't even get a bird. I don't even care that much about the birds, but like I thought I would at least get a bird, but no, I've been bird blocked. I hate this otter. Man, there's so much crap now. Like, look at all of this. There's the quest. There's the checklist. There's it's like 2 events in one. Like, why are there Viking rune stones? Put it on the pile. See, I just kind of put all of my event items on a pile. So there's the quest. There's the checklist. There's the expansion tile quest. There's the battle pass. That is not really an event thing. There is the, what's that called? The bingo. So that's 5 menus right there. There's the regular event fish. There's the past event fish. And there's the crafting menu thing. So that's 8 menus. Oh, and then there's this one here. So that's 9 menus. Not counting. I'll count the in-app purchase thing as the same as this menu to be charitable, which I shouldn't be. So there's 9 required menus. And then there's also kind of this one. There's kind of 10. And then this thing updates around the same time. So that's kind of 11. And then there's this thing which just, these are terrible rewards. But that's kind of 12. So definitely 9? Was it 8 or 9? And kind of 12. There's just so much crap. Like, look at this UI. Like, there's all of these things that want my attention. I mentioned this earlier, but what they should have done, the tile pile. It is. What they should do, when they should be like, all right, we're going to do a battle pass, right? So what we're going to do, no more tile pile, no more checklist, no more event quest, no more bingo. Just remove like 5 menus, put all the rewards that you would have put into the battle pass, and you earn them the new way. And it's like, okay, so I have to learn this new thing, but it's going to be really rewarding because it replaces all these other things. But no, they just layer. It's like an ogre or an onion. They just put too many layers, and it's just a mess. I like my sea urchin nights though. I still appreciate those. So yeah, I don't think you need the battle pass for anything. If you're wondering why I keep calling it the battle pass, it's the Abyss Pass. It's because every other mobile game already has something like this. How to make a game with Sir Tap Tap episode 5000. Pretty much. I mean, heck, I offered to them. Oh, what? If you say so. I offered to help them with like localization and like editing and stuff, but they've always just ignored me. Oh wait, no, there's this menu too. There's this menu too. So that's at least 8, or is it 9 different menus? That's at least 9 different menus required for the event. Plus at least 3 or 4 more semi-event related ones. There's just so much. It's too much. By the way, AbyssRium World and Hole seem to be dead. AbyssRium World hasn't been updated since January, and World hasn't been updated since like March or April. It's like, ugh. Oh, watch ad. Which is worse, the Valentine's Day event years ago or this one? I would say, for its time, like they learned how to boil the frog. That's how I'd put it. The event, the Valentine's Day event was not as bad at this, but it was such a shocking change. It was such a shocking change. Everyone was like, no, they shouldn't do this, and like they actually got backlash. This way, they've made it much worse, but they made it in much smaller increments, and a lot of the old players have quit. Like a lot of people seem to just only play this game for like a couple weeks. So like I keep getting the same questions of people that clearly have never played the game before, because like all the events are the same now, and I keep getting the same questions. So it's got to be new players. Which I mean, there's always going to be some new players, but those are the only questions I get basically. Like I always see people, if I see people that have played a long time, they're telling me either A, I lost my save, or B, I quit playing a year ago, and blah blah blah. And that's pretty much where I am too. I only make these videos. I don't actually play the game anymore. There he go. He doesn't even look. The hat isn't even on him. Come on. That's the laziest job they've done yet. It's just floating. Come on. Whatever. Hidden fish? No, hidden event menu. I wouldn't put it past him at this point. And you know what sucks? They removed the hidden fish, which was like genuinely fun and like actually made it made there be a reason to like to interact with the community. Like there was a reason to talk to other people about this game, and now there really isn't. So the subreddit is just toast. There's just nothing to say, and it's not exciting because you just grind and it's always the same unlocks. That was my favorite part of the game, and they just completely removed it. And it's not simpler. It's not simpler because they removed that, because look, there's, you know, the 9+ different menus that you need to go around and screw around in. And people are confused by the menus. Like, it's not just like, oh, you know, oh, there's just too many things, and like, oh no, tap tap. It's not really like that. People are figuring it out. No, they're not, because people keep asking about all these because it's so confusing. It's so much to take in. Next event skin will be a single pixel change. They're pretty much at that tier. They're just like, see, put a little thing around him. I don't even know which one was. Yeah, I think this is from the last event. But it's literally the same dude, and they just put a different hat on him. They stuck this one in a tube. Step Wolverine, I'm stuck. Sorry. Oh, the rune. Oh, I remember. There was a Viking event, and this is like the repeat of the Viking event. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. That makes a bit more sense. Wow. I have a new fish idea. Bird. That's a great idea. I forgot about this man. It just looks so dumb, wiggling in the sea like that. I appreciate the concept, but like, he just looks dumb. If you're a fish, this is what's considered cosplay. This guy is a big cosplay enthusiast. I kind of hoped when they shut down, well, they didn't shut down World, but they stopped updating it. I kind of hoped they would either start adding more new stuff to this game, or they would make a new game and just put all of their resources into that. But it just kind of seemed to not care. There just seems to be nothing. The blade be flexible. I really do, though. So, if you're watching this for the guide, I'm kind of doing a weird thing right now, where I recorded the guide live just so I could have an excuse to chat and stuff. If you're watching for the guide, it's okay to stop watching now. I'm just chatting with chat, which I mean would be the thing that you do with chat, wouldn't it? Why? Why? My connection is fine. You know what? Let's check. Oh look, it's full bars. Oh well, at least it's not kicking me out of the app. It was kicking me out before the video. When poll update? Probably never. I'm pretty sure poll is just dead. And you know what sucks? Like, they haven't added a non-event update or new feature that isn't related to the events or like gashapon stuff for previous events since the freshwater update. Think about that. The freshwater update. What was that? 2017? Sir Tap Tap freshwater. When was that? 2018. Yeah, 2000. Yeah, it looks like October 2000. No, September 2018 was when the freshwater event came out. And that's that was the last non-event thing we did, or they did. Something about the sunflowers is making me nervous. It's like they have eyes and they're looking at me. Like, I keep expecting one of them to blink. I don't like that. I want them to go away. That's better. All the cream bus music. What do we got here? Oh man, I haven't used. I never use any of these. Let's get something with a summer theme, right? Not very summer themed. Fragrant tea party. Off with his head! Oh yeah, tropical beachside. I don't know why the beach is underwater, but sure. Arabian Sea. Wait, no, is it? Yeah, I think it's that one. I wish you could just not have the correlate. I'm sorry, but I don't like him. I've been waiting to get vitality for fish for 50 years. No more events, please. See, you never had time to catch up in this game. It keeps advertising itself as like relaxing and stuff, but it's like a constant. It's a constant surge of events. It's not relaxing, and the events are so complicated. Like I said, there's so many menus. It's ridiculous. I wonder what would happen if Cheetah Mobile kept the game. Probably not too different. Because keep in mind, Cheetah Mobile bought it from the original developers. The game was already purchased once. And it just seems like every time there was an acquisition, the new owner cared about it even less. So originally, Idle Idea Factory was the developer. And it was a buggy game, and they didn't seem to care a ton. But there was, you know, the game looked good, and aside from a $100 in-app purchase, which you didn't really need, the game wasn't really too greedy. It wasn't too crazy. The events did, you know, get more expensive over time, but things didn't seem too bad. Once Cheetah Mobile came in, they added like the seaweed, the kelp stuff that cost like DL vitality, and they were the ones that started the hermit crab events and stopped making Song of the Moon multiply. Man, that's been like 3 years since that happened. Remember when Song of the Moon multiplied your candy for the events? That's how everyone got used to it, and then they changed it, and it's kind of sucked ever since, frankly. Harvesting farm. Oh my god, I hate the farms. The farms are so bad. And they realized that the farms took too long and were too grindy. What they should have done is keep the farm timers what they were and multiply the earnings by like 5 times. Instead, they cut the timers by 5 times. And you're like, oh, what's the difference? That means mathematically that's the same, right? But that means you have to check 5 times as often. Ugh, it should have like, it should stack so like you can harvest like 10 hours worth of stuff if you've been away 10 hours. Because it used to be 2 hours or like 3 hours, I don't know, for the krill and stuff. And that's like a reasonable time to be away, but like when you go to bed, you're missing stuff out. And now it's like every half hour or something. It's way too much. Plus you always run out of these boys. You always run out of urchins. At least for me, it's never the krill. It's always the urchins. And yeah, that's exactly why, because they want you to buy that stupid otter, which I'm not falling for that. I've bought exactly 1 fish, and I would have refunded it if I knew things would get this bad, but I bought this man. Just because I wanted to go through the workflow, because I figured if I'm going to have the, you know, the most complete guide on the thing, I should at least understand how this crap works. For me, crabs. Yeah, everyone seems to have slightly different issues. I use an auto clicker. In fact, let me show you. You should check out my video. Search tap tap macro. I have a video on how to do this. If I can remember how this works. It's been a long time since I used this. Oh, here we go. Macro. Oop, 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 oop. I didn't mean to do that. Well, now I have a cumbersome dolphin. Now, let me close the menu. So, like, this one just taps a crap load. So I'm not actually clicking there. Oh, you can't even see the taps. Trust me, that noise means that it's clicking. There's a little cursor, but it's not showing on the screen for some reason. But yeah, there's macros, so you can just automatically do stuff. You can even automatically watch ads, which is naughty, but hey, it works, and the game is so greedy. Why not? I have a video on how to do that. By the otter, he will come out of the present and eat your soul. He will be doing that, though. I hate that it's animated. Look at that. Because it's and look at all of this stuff. Even I closed the menus, guys, and there's look one. Oh no! Now you're gonna make a liar out of me. Go away. Okay, so I have the menus completely closed. Completely closed. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things trying to catch my attention. 6 things, not counting the vitality display or these menus. Also, the maps have not been new in several years. The new on the map never goes away. It's ridiculous. Those tanks came out for like 3 years ago. Like, why can't I leave? What? Got it. Froze. Classic AbyssRium quality. Oh well. I hate mobile. Mobile games, unfortunately, I mean, there can be good mobile games. What's it called? Monument Valley is great. The Room, I think it's called, that the box, whatever it's called, that was good. But yeah. Hello Whale update. Oh, you must not Hebrew know staying it. The AbyssRium World, aka Hello Whale, they changed the game's name and then they stopped updating it. It's never they dumped that in January for some reason. They just totally forgot about it. They don't care about it anymore. I don't get the deal. Oh, it takes so long. This used to be my biggest complaint with the game, was just, oh, it takes a while to load up. Those were the days. Remember that Christmas update, that very first Christmas update in 2016, 2017? Yeah, 2016. We're like, oh man, these prices are really high. It was nothing. It was nothing compared to this. Oh, go away, mystery chest. Also, I love that it... Oh, it's gone now. But yeah, it was telling me about the anniversary event. It's like, wait, the anniversary event is over. Oh, yeah, and the luck shell. The luck shell is so dumb because you have to get all of the old fish anyway for all of the new events. Like, let's look here. Yeah, 3 Viking sea urchins. So let's find the Viking sea urchin. And you'll see that I have more than 3. So I have to remake them. And they're expensive to make. Like, look at that. I need 600 urchins just to do that one thing. That's crazy. That's right, Parker. It's crazy. I don't even think you can hear Parker. Yeah, that's the downside. I have a new microphone. I have a headset mic. It's really nice because this room is a little echoey, and you can't get the echoey. You can't get the echo because of this mic's pickup pattern. But you also can't hear Parker screaming at me. That's a shame, isn't it, Parker? That's right. I need to get him his own mic. Consider playing Penguin Isle. I did a one-off. I did a little, you know, show around thing. Let's go find that. Let's tap Penguin Isle. Definitely, I'm kind of surprised there's been so few clones of this game. Parker would make a game 50 times better than AbyssRium. I'd play that game. But yeah, the a half an hour. Oh yeah, I guess that probably is for the anniversary tank. Parker, don't claw up my things. He loves destroying this carpet, and I kind of hate this carpet. It attracts too much Parker fur, and it doesn't... the vacuum... It's the one carpet in my house that the vacuum just does not work on. I don't understand. It's like immune. Anyway. And there's just so many menus. It's such a mess. I was interested in World... in AbyssRium World, but yeah, they just ugh. That game started grindy. I did not ever have as much fun with that as I kind of hoped. So, and you know what sucks? Like I don't get. I'm not one of those YouTubers that has like, you know, a rage fan base where I'm like make 50 videos on the latest Marvel movie about how much I hate it. And get like tons of views for complaining about stuff. Like I had my best AbyssRium video views when the game was really good in 2017, 18. That was the peak of my AbyssRium viewing stuff, and my website got a lot more views back then for the guides. I mostly get views for Poke 2 on my website now. I have written guides on surtaptap.com, by the way. Speaking of websites, go to patreon.com/surtaptap or click that join button and you can support my guides. All that money goes to new equipment, such as my new headphones, or new headset that I got this month, well, last month, and, you know, better equipment for the stream. Hopefully at some point I will be buying a new graphics card, but graphics cards are harder to find than ethical tap fish developers. Ugh. What a mess. I love these little men. Do you know what I don't like about... well, what don't I like about this game? Everything. Like, look how many fish there are. So I have 100 fish out. It's over 100 different species of just the normal fish, 100 fusion fish, 800 event fish, 200 hiding fish, 17 package fish. And, like, say I were to make, like, a theme of just, like, oh, just a specific 100 fish out of those, all those fish. And then I have to manually go through all of these menus. It's just too much. The favorites feature is welcome. I do like that. That does help a little bit. AbyssRium Poll had a feature where you could, like, save your tank, quote-unquote, and, like, you know, load it and unload it, but they never put that in this game, which is so weird. They did add these owned and not owned things, which helps a little bit, but not a lot. It's really still too much. One thing they could do is, like, the event fish could have a different menu for each event, so like you drill down basically, and also that tank feature that Poll already has. And I wish they would put back the Facebook save feature. Every few weeks, somebody asks me about that Facebook save feature. They removed it like 2 or 3 years ago, and people are still like, oh, my thing was only saved on Facebook. How do I get it back? And I'm like, that's the neat part. You don't. That's right, Parker. That's right. I just wish this was back to 2017. That really was the best. Can we get Sir Tap Tap to 10 million subs in the next minute? I would be surprised. Frankly, Diane, I'm surprised. That's right, Parker. Oh my God, I haven't seen Family Guy in like a decade. That was just waiting. That was just waiting at the bottom of my brain. Speaking of Family Guy, there's what a tangent that is. There's apparently like some new AI Dungeon competitor things. I heard that AI Dungeon kind of sucks lately. What happened there? But I haven't played it in months. But there's like Novel AI, I think was the one. One of them is free and one of them is paid only. I think Novel AI is paid only, and like Hollow AI Novel. What is it called? Hollow AI. That one is like a free one. It wasn't as good, but it might be interesting. Parker's own YouTube channel. I actually did make one, but it's easier to just manage one, so I just put all of Parker's videos on here. I just looked, and like half the related videos are my own videos, which kind of cracks me up. I guess it's relevant, but it's just kind of funny to see stuff recommended to me. Like, actually on Twitter, it recommends my own tweets. It's like, oh, X person that I follow liked this tweet, and then it's my tweet. It's like, oh wow, this Sir Tap Tap guy is really funny and handsome. I should follow him on twitter.com. Gotta love those algorithms, man. Or like when Amazon is like, oh wow, you just bought a new plasma screen TV. Would you like to buy another one? This guy loves plasma TVs. Would you like to subscribe for a monthly delivery of 62-inch TVs? It's like, nah, good. Nah, fam, I'm good. It's asked me, it genuinely has asked me if I want to buy the same, like $200 air purifier. It's a good air purifier, and I'm glad I bought it. It definitely has improved with my allergy issues, but I don't need multiple ones. I don't need a lot of them. Anyway, unfortunately, look at my. I like how I just have random mishmashes of garbage because it's so hard to manage your what fish you have out. I just don't care. As you can see, I have I think that one is from Easter. These I think are Halloween ones. That's I think last event, the crayons. These are definitely from Halloween, the spiky boys. Just bought a toaster, want another? This man loves toasters. That one's definitely from Halloween. Yeah, most of these I think for Halloween. I don't know. I think that's just a regular Mai Mai. And this man. I hear that for some people, every once in a while they get the platypus comes back. That would bring back some bad memories if that stupid platypus just kept appearing for no reason. Who's this man? Oh, this... She's like in a whirlpool. She needs help. She's drifting. Do I make Penguin Isle a series? You can take a break. I don't know. Is there anything to talk about? That's kind of my thing. Like, I always had stuff to talk about in this because of the hidden fish, and people always look for it. But Penguin Isle, I don't think has that same kind of unlocking thing. Like, I would love to cover another big, like, iterative mobile game, but just hasn't so much happened. There was that, A Girl Adrift, but that stopped getting updates, I think. At least I haven't played it in a long time. That was a fun other one. If you haven't checked that out, try it. A Girl Adrift. It's fish related. You fish. Yeah, Penguin Isle is supposedly good. I'm even a moderator on that subreddit. I've never had to do anything because nobody has broken the rules as far as I'm aware. But yeah. Oh, there's just so much crap on screen. Anyway, we're officially beyond rambling status, so let's see what's up next for streams. Right, Friday. We are streaming Friday. We are playing Jackbox games. You can play that on mobile. You don't have to own the game, so come play with us. Click that link. It's Friday, August 6th, 6 p.m. Central Time, the same time this stream started. We're playing Jackbox games. You don't have to own the game. You can play in your browser or on your phone. All you have to do is watch the stream and have the game open in another tab or on another device or whatever. And all of the games explain themselves, explain what you need to do on screen, so you don't need to know how to play. First timers are always welcome. That's always a blast. So if you never played Jackbox with us, please come check it out. More players is always more fun with Jackbox. Or mobile and you can't click links. It's on my channel page. So you should see it after that. Yeah, you can just go to the channel page. It'll be on there. Why you can't click links on the mobile YouTube thing? I never watch streams on mobile. I would just use my desktop. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I will be in the Discord. So if you want to chat, Discord is the best way to find me. I read all my comments and stuff, but for real-time interaction, best to hop on Discord if I'm not streaming. So, thanks for watching. Have a great day.